Hi guys, my name is Christina and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to share with you guys my top planner spreads that I recommend that you incorporate in your planner if you have some empty pages that you're trying to fill up. But before we get started, I would love if you guys could hit the subscribe button, join me on this planner journey. I can't wait to share more content regarding my planners with you guys and also start 2025 with a fresh new planner. I'm really excited about this planner so much and I can't wait to dive right into it. I also love hearing comments from you guys. If you guys have any video requests regarding any planner or bookish content, please let me know by commenting down below. I do plan on doing monthly videos and maybe daily or weekly planner content as well, but let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to see. So right here in front of me I have my 2023 Hobonichi, my 2024 Hobonichi, and my 2025 Sterling ink. And I'm going to share with you guys my top journal planner spread ideas that I have for empty pages that worked well for me within all of these journals and the ones that I'm going to continue using in the future. So we're going to start off with the 2023 Hobonichi planner, and I'm going to say I will be filming a separate video as to why I'm not using Hobonichi moving forward. I did switch to this Sterling ink planner, and that will be a separate video. One of the very first spreads that I always recommend people include in their journals and or planners is a savings goal plan tracker. This is something that I did within 2023, but I did kind of stop halfway because I ended up using all of my savings to pay off something. I think it was a loan or a credit card or something that was just so large that I just needed to pay it off. But this is kind of like a little savings goal that worked for me in 2023. In 2024, I actually ended up switching into a debt payoff plan, which I will discuss a bit more later. So here, this is my savings for 2023. I had how much I wanted to save cash wise, how much, oh, this was the big expense. It was, we had to get a new roof that year, so we had to pay off that loan, savings, and credit cards. So for this year, I ended up doing like a little collage regarding my debt, and then I had a separate spread for all of the debt that we currently have, which includes our mortgage, our equity loan, student loans, credit cards, and any other personal debt that we have, and I track that throughout the year. For 2025, I will continue that. As you guys can see, I do have a collage. I love collages. I just think they're a great way to motivate you for the following year. And here is my savings goal for 2025. It's not super different from this. It's just a bit more focused on just my savings. So for 2025, I would love to save about $15,000 in my savings. I don't know if that will happen, but we shall see. And as you guys can see, I did include my other debt trackers. So I have a family debt tracker, my mortgage, our PNC loan, my student loans, another upgrade loan that I have, and then credit cards. I only included my Amazon Chase card because those are the cards I use the most throughout the year. So that is one spread that I love and would highly recommend you include, is a savings spread or debt collecting savings payoff plan of some sort. I hope that makes sense. I hope this isn't a very messy video. The next spread I want to share is a bookshelf. If you are a reader and you love tracking your reading and all of that, I highly recommend you make your own little bookshelf. This is a bookshelf I made in 2023. Mind you, I did stop coloring it because it just didn't work for me, but I know it does work for a lot of other people. So a little bookshelf would be a great planner spread to create for your journal. So I did not do this type of spread in 2023. So another good spread idea for your planner and or journal would be, if you are also a reader, you could track how many pages you've read per month. In 2023, as you guys can see, I did stop tracking this halfway just because Goodreads, if you have a Goodreads account, at the end of the year it does show you how many pages you read, what was the shortest book you read, the longest book. It does give you all those ratings. So I just thought I was doing unnecessary work, so that's why I'm not really tracking this as much, and I didn't track this at all in 2024. In 23, I also tracked how many books I read per month, and I also stopped in September because once again Goodreads does this for you as well. So I just felt in 2024, in order to reduce a lot of work, I didn't track this. But for 2025, I do plan on tracking it. Yeah. How ironic is that? For 2025, I decided to track how many pages I read a day. I'm just really curious, I guess, and I hope this will encourage me to continue tracking. I just think it's really fun to color each little square. So I did divide it by like 50 pages, and every 50 page square has a color of its own. So the first 50 pages is yellow, then 50 to 100 is green, 100 to 200 is pink, and so on. And it's called, I think if you look it up on Pinterest, it's called like the Pixel Reading Tracker or something like that. And I found this on Pinterest, so this is not my own idea, but I just think it's really, really fun, and I can't wait to color it in. And I will be doing an update for you guys throughout the months, so you guys can see how it looks colored. And the good thing about this though is if I don't read anything, I can just color it all in yellow. And then for books read, I decided to create this little system here. This is something I started tracking in 2024 in a separate reading journal, but I just didn't like having multiple journals. I kind of prefer to have one journal for everything. And this is why I liked the Sterling Ink planner. And you guys will find out more of my reasons as to why I switched to this planner in a future video. So I created a little rating system. This is the rating system I used this year as well. It's actually a Taylor Swift reference. I know, yeah, a little cheesy, but I really like the system. I think it's cute. So for a 1-star rated book, I used the song I Forgot That You Existed, because usually when I DNF books or give them a 1-star, I do forget about them, because that's how bad they are. And then for a 2-star, it's a book I tolerate. And then for a 3-star, I use Mr. Perfectly Fine, because usually the word fine doesn't, like, in my head, doesn't represent a good thing or a bad thing. It's like a meh type of feeling. So a 3-star book is usually like, oh, I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, it was okay, it was fine. For 4-star, I use Enchanted, because I think a 4-star book does catch my interest. I really enjoy it, but there was just something off about it. And then King of My Heart is for a 5-star rating, if that makes, I hope this makes sense. And then every year I do try to read 50 books, but for the past 3 years I have doubled that goal, which makes me really, really happy. So I am gonna put my reading goal for 2025 at 50 on Goodreads, but I'm hoping I could reach 100 as well. So I did create this little like board game maze, and I will color in each square as I complete a book. I think it's a great way to motivate myself. It's a great way to also track your reading, and I think it looks really, really cute. So yeah, let me know if you track any of your reading, if this is something you would like to incorporate in your planner. I would love to know if this works for you guys, and if it doesn't, what would you recommend? The next thing that I recommend that you include in your planner, if this is something you're into, it's not for everybody, because it wasn't for me in the past either, is exercise. I want to exercise a bit more in 2025. I've been slacking really badly in the past few years. I just don't like exercise, but I think walking is like an easy form of exercise, and burning, you know, counting your steps is pretty simple as well. So I decided to do a little steps tracker. I should start this now, but I am kind of still healing from delivering a baby, so I'm trying to take things slow. So I will start this challenge in January. So my goal is to reach 10,000 steps a day. That would be amazing, but I doubt it's gonna happen. So I just thought it'd be kind of cool, kind of like the Pixel Reading Tracker. I want to track all my steps, and I will color code each cube based on how many steps I do that day. And even 1,000 steps is better than nothing, so I did include 1,000 steps to be like the lowest I'd like to. The minimum amount of steps per day I would like to do, just so I can push myself to walk a bit more every day, because I'm always glued to the couch or the chair, and that's not the best thing for you. So yeah, I will give you guys updates during my monthly flip throughs on how I do each month, so you guys can also join me in this little journey. Another spread that I highly recommend, and a lot of the Hobonichis do have this in the very back. They have like a 100, my 100, so you can always use that if you're using a Hobonichi. But this planner that I'm using for 2025 doesn't have that spread, because it's an undated empty planner, and so I decided to just create my own. I don't know what my 100 goals are going to be. I might start filling this out maybe January 1st or at the end of December, because I do still have some uncompleted goals in my current Hobonichi 2024 planner that I'm going to transfer over here that I didn't complete. So for now, it's going to stay empty until the end of the year or beginning of next year. I highly recommend a goals list. It doesn't have to be 100. I just did 100 because that's something I'm used to, because in the 2023 and 2024 Hobonichis, they have 100. So yeah. And the next thing I track, and if you are also a content creator, I love tracking followers. I don't know why, but I just love line graphs. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but yeah, I have a problem. I love line graphs. So I love seeing the line go down or up depending on how I'm tracking things. So I am going to be tracking my social media following and all of the social media apps that I have, which is YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Lemonade. I did hear that next year, that in January, TikTok might be banned. So I might just cover this spread up with like a sticker or something, or change it up a bit. I don't know if Lemonade's going to be banned because it is owned by TikTok. So I don't know what's going on there, but I am trying to follow my YouTube and my Instagram. I do have some goals for those two, but right now I didn't really include any numbers because it's still 2024. And so I don't know where I'll end up being at the end of the year. So I'll just update all the numbers in the beginning of January. And as you can see, my planner has a few more empty pages, and that's what I love about this planner. So if you guys have any other tracking or spread ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments below, because I'd love to fill up these pages, and I would love to fill them up throughout the year next year as well. Some of the ideas that I also have is challenges. As you guys probably noticed, I do love reading, and I love doing reading challenges, and I plan on doing some next year. One of them is a bingo board. If you go on my Instagram, I will be posting a better version of this sometime this month for you guys to check out if you want to participate in a 2025 reading bingo board. This is something my bestie Louisa and I created together, and this is something we really want to do for 2025. So I did create a reading bingo board in this spread as well. And then something we do every single year, we do a 12 days of Bookmas. So we do like 12 different reading prompts for the month of December, and each prompt represents a book. So our goal is to complete 12 prompts and 12 books in the month of December. And this is something I'm currently doing as well. And you guys will see a vlog probably after this video. And yeah, so I kind of decided to draw like a cute little spread for myself. So once again, reading challenges, reading goals, and reading spreads are also very popular and a great thing to include in your planners. So if you guys have any other ideas or any other challenges you think I should include in my planner and you guys would like to see, let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it. So those are the top planner spreads and ideas I love to use, and I use throughout all of my planners so far, and I will continue using. And whatever doesn't work for me, I don't transition into the next year, and whatever does work for me, as you guys can see, I do continue and transition that same tracking system into the next planner. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to know what you guys want to see more from me. But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.